This is the life of a detective. The life you wanted so badly, Cole. Another case to solve, and more lies to uncover as you sink further into murkier waters.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Let's head to the crime scene and make a 3-point turn. And we score! I did it! I redeemed myself.
You heard about Adrian? Brought in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
So, Margaret is willing to take Adrian back. What can you say to that? We met the woman. It's not surprising, but we wish that she was like the girl in Seattle and kicked Adrian's behind to the curb. Believe it or not, we make it to the crime scene.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
So it looks like the man who reported this crime is not well liked. Let's take a look at clue A.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
So this is a diplomatic car. What is it doing in a backyard like this? Let's go and take a look at clue B. Maybe that will give us some answers. Someone took the license plate. Look at... Damn! Let's look at clue C.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
So this was an amateur job. This wasn't a car theft ring. Who would be stupid enough to steal a diplomatic car and steal the license plate too? But let's look at the trunk.
Empty.
There's nothing there. Now let's go over to clue D.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
We'll have to find where Dewey Brothers dealership is. Let's call R&I.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanic's workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks, man.
After we're done with that, let's take a look back at the car.
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
And we notice that one of the flags is missing, so someone took it. I guess it's time to talk to this old bat. You'll find out later why I called this man an old bat, but anyway, let's ask him about what he witnessed.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Well, he lacks tact, but he's telling the truth. We can see by his posture and by the way he's staring at Cole in the eye. He's shifting around a lot, but he's old and he's on his feet, so you can't blame him. Let's do good cop.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
And that's why I called him an old bat. So let's ask him more about this Hispanic suspects. And I'm not really ready for this answer. I'm hoping that it's not as bad as I think it's about to be. Okay.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
That was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But this man is lying to us. But we don't have proof. But we know he's not telling the truth because he's squinting his eyes, looking at Cole with this weird frown smirk. And it's just weird. His face is just weird.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Let's ask him about the vehicle that the suspects were driving.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
And he's telling the truth.
Hey, I pay my taxes, so do some goddamn work.
Okay, man, I'll do some work. Let me talk to the people. Let me talk to the people. He's telling the truth. He's looking us in the eye. And he doesn't have that weird smirk on his face, so we'll play good cop, sadly.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
So the suspects must have had extensive knowledge on auto body and car mechanics. Even this man had to admire how good the car looked. But let's ask him about...
Los Angeles finest, huh? God help us all.
Damn, I can't talk to the people. Let's ask him about the vehicle that is in his backyard on some bricks.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
The man is lying to us, but we don't have proof. We know he's lying because he has that stupid smirk on his face again. So let's play bad cop.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Let's go and see this book. that was left. 1947 agenda. Juan Francisco Valdez. Let's look inside.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
John Madison, Henry Grove, nice eyelashes, Stanley Mercer, lovely speaking voice, Walter Marshall, good-natured, Ben Brown, gentle boy, Teddy Hopper, full lips, Jim Cole Brett, baseball fan, Sammy Muller, needs a little coaxing. Oh my God, this man is a degenerate. We'll take a look at the next page.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
And we see William Dewey. Dewey, like in the Dewey Brothers. We have something to go on. Timothy, slim hips. Jean, dark, good looks. Kenneth Bond, particularly shy. Jeremy Odell likes gifts. Oh my God. Jacob Hollinger, very innocent. Willie Gable, very pale. Gabriel, angelic features, but is feisty. Feisty. I take it that one of these boys did not like Mr. Valdez too much. Let's call R&I again.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages for me, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks for your help. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
Oh my God, he's preying on children, on teenagers. We'll head back to Central and meet this utterly disgusting man.
11:25, code 6.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Woo! We almost went into that barrier. Thank you for brakes. But let's pull in front of Central. Let's go and interview this Valdez person.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
He has a nice suit.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Okay, Consulate General or Consul General, whatever. Let's talk to Mr. General about this Packard diplomatic car. Let's take a look at him. No, he was agitated when we walked in, but now he seems...
You, senor, remind me of my cousin Jose, who was kicked in the head by a polo pony. We shot the pony, but we probably should have shot poor Jose instead.
What? Damn! What is going on today? Is that a threat? Oh my god. Anyway, let's just ask this man this question.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
We don't have evidence to say he's lying. But if his assistants handled everything, why does he have William Dewey's name in his book? And plus, he's looking a little smug. So let's bad cop him.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Let's ask him about the theft of this vehicle.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
Oh, God help us. We don't have evidence, and we notice he's looking anywhere else other than Cole's eyes. Let's bad cop him.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
Let's ask him about what he knows about this boy named Gabriel.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
We know he knows more than he's letting on, because Gabriel, if you remember, was in his book. So let's accuse him.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Okay, Cole, I appreciate the directness. So let's use Valdez's notebook as proof.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
He is truly disgusting. But what can we do? He's a diplomat. I mean, These are minors, but because of his status, there's virtually nothing we can do. All we can do is solve this case.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Let's get in the car and head to Dewey Brothers dealership.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Okay, Cole is not invited out to drinks. I imagine Cole is wound pretty tight, but a drink or two might loosen him up. Invite Cole out for some drinks, and if he starts quoting Shakespeare, you know next time not to invite him. We're here at the dealership.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
We'll follow Mr. Dewey into the garage.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest.
Let's look at this wall of plates.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Okay, let's walk over to the 2-bench.
You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
It's a bit in disarray, but let's do a little cleaning and let's see if there's a missing wrench. Let's do yellow first.
That's not right.
Now let's clean up Gabriel's tools.
One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
The exact same tool that we found at the crime scene is missing from here. Let's go back and head over to Dewey to talk to him.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Let's ask him about his association with Mr. Valdez, as Valdez admitted that Dewey offered him a bribe for him to take a Packard.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
We know he's lying because Valdez the creep. He told us that Dewey gave him a bribe. So let's accuse.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
And we'll use Valdez's notebook as evidence.
We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
So let's ask him about the whereabouts of Gabriel Delgado. as he is our prime suspect.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
And we don't have the proof to say Dewey is lying, but he's hunched over. His eyes are looking anywhere other than at Cole, looking up to the sky, to the left, to the right, to the ground, and his face is scrunched up. So we just have to do a little bit of bad cop on him.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Okay, sir. I don't believe you're gonna be doing all that, but we like your imagination. We'll ask him about the wrench we found at the crime scene of the auto theft.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
He's looking Cole in the eyes, but his posture is unnaturally straight, and he looks a little perturbed. So let's do bad cop.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
And just for science, let's take one of Dewey's cars. Nothing? No reaction? Okay, let's just hop out and get into the police cruiser and go to the Delgado residence.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now.
We arrive at the residence.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
And we are walking in.
What the hell is this guy doing?
I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Let's look at this mail on the floor. We found the apartment number.
Here he is, apartment 3.
Now let's go up.
Yes.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Let's take a look at this table, but before we examine what's on it, let's listen to this conversation Stefan and Miss Rodriguez are having.
So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Back to the table. There's a flag here.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Gabriel took a flag from the crime scene. This is looking more and more amateur. You bring a wrench that's from your workplace that can easily be traced back to you, and you saved a souvenir from your crime? How stupid can you be? You'd think he'd be a little bit more careful, especially when he has a child on the way. Well, we'll take a look at this little cabinet they have in the corner with a nice looking plant on top. And we see a picture.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Let's head into the bedroom. Nothing in here. So let's go to the kitchen and examine the table.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Let's head outside and go to the shed in the back. That guy is nosy, but anyway, we'll go to the shed. And there, as we walk in, there's a box of license plates.
Diplomatic license plates.
Gabriel, why are you keeping evidence of your crimes? Because there are multiple license plates here, so that means there must be multiple cars he has stripped and stole. Let's check out these tires.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Gabriel only has 2 tires because before he could get to the other 2, the old man came out. He and his friends left right away, leaving the other 2 tires on the car. Gabriel. Let's go back up and interrogate Miss Rodriguez, and let's take it easy on her as she is heavily pregnant.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Let's ask her if she knows anything about why Gabriel would steal this Packard from Mr. General. I'm sorry, from Valdez.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
And that's true. She's looking Cole directly in the eye, even though she's holding some type of contempt for him, so let's play good cop.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
That's an archaic way of thinking about masculinity, but this is the 1940s and 1950s, so it is in line. But let's ask her when she last had contact with Gabriel.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
She's lying. We know this because if he didn't come home for 3 or 4 nights, then why is there breakfast for 2 on the table? Unless she had another person there, which I highly doubt. So let's accuse her with what we know.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Damn. But we have to keep on interrogating her. We can ask her about the diplomatic plates that we found in the shed.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
We don't have the evidence to prove that she's lying to us, but the way she delivered this line...
I know nothing of these car parts.
She's looking off to the side, and now she's looking particularly smug. So let's do bad cop.
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles. We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Let's head for the start line.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cards?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Valencia, shots fired off street south, unit to handle code 3 identified.
Are you blind?
Well, I'm sorry, like how am I supposed to drive? Normally? This is a Rockstar game. I'm trying to get there as fast as possible, Stefan. Give a girl a break.
All units in the vicinity, citizen reports at 415 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle code.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado.
So we chase after Gabriel, but the other cars are trying to run us off the road.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Getting away.
When we take care of them, it's only us and Gabriel left. And now we're in the sewers.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
I literally never had this happen to me while playing this game. He's on the train. He's moving with the train. Like... Great, we're going down. Just get out the car, Cole, please. Just get out.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto. You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
So now Gabriel is going to jail, leaving behind a pregnant girlfriend and a child. The child he won't see until that child reaches double digits. Was it worth it? Was it worth it showing Valdez that you're a man? Was it worth it to miss valuable time with your girlfriend and your child? Was it worth it missing valuable moments you can never get back, like seeing your child walk for the first time or hearing their first words? Was it worth it? I wish there was something we could do about Valdez. We already know that one of the boys in his book is a minor. He's been outed, but what about charges? But we have to remember he's a diplomat, and any crimes he commits on U.S. soil is basically unable to be prosecuted. So that leaves more boys in danger. And then Miss Rodriguez, she's going to have this baby alone. She'll be a single mother for years before Gabriel gets out. It was understandable she wanted to protect Gabriel, so I can't blame her for trying to hide his whereabouts. But when she heard Cole talk about her child and how it would be if she wound up in jail, she had to give them Gabriel's whereabouts, as the child needs at least one parent out of jail. So again, was it worth it? Was it worth putting your girlfriend in danger and losing some of the best memories a father, a parent can have? Cases like this just make me sad, but this is just another case during our time on the traffic desk. Well, thank you so much watching this thing, and I take pride in each video I have edited now, and I am just so excited to put these videos out to you guys, and I hope you like it. Like, this was made with love and care and made for your pleasure, so I hope you like it. And my family tells me this, like, that I need to do more of this, but can you please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell? But I just want to leave you off with some words. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that in your day that you were brought light, positivity, love, and luck. Because you being here, you making it to the end of the video, just clicking on this video, has brought me love, light, positivity, and luck. And I thank you so much. You have no idea how grateful I am to you. So, that is it from me. Desi Fines is signing off. Bye.